Hello, everybody. Um, this is such a fun evening. Thank you so much, Gurpreet ji, Palash ji, Lata, all my family of photographers from the industry, from the media. I call you all family because Gurpreet ji, you were right when you said we have grown together for 20 plus years. We went, he counted decades, a couple of years, decades, 20. He's a little more than that. This is proof of that. And so many memories as you were speaking, as I look at all the faces, the silent smiles that we exchange. Um, it's just, it's our lives which have been intertwined together for so many years. Memories, events, occasions, milestones, um, life experiences. Yes, you've been a part of it all, actually, quietly recording it, um, patiently waiting for the moment, as you rightly pointed out. Um, Sometimes impatiently making sure you get it. But that is our life. That is our life together, intertwined. And that's us. We are an us at the end of the day. You know it, we know it, and that's the way we lead our lives every waking day. And I think the proof of the camaraderie and the bonhomie is right here at moments like this, irrespective of whatever the occasion. In our silent smiles, we communicate so much. In our namaskars, in our hellos, as we shake hands through the eyes. If you know something has happened the other day, there's a bit of a trip, or fall, or push, or nudge. It's mutual. We know what goes with the turf. Every person, girl, boy, man, woman, who stepped into being a part of the limelight, showbiz, being seen, has known what goes with the turf. Every one of you who chose this as your lifeline, as a career, as a hobby, as a passion, has known what goes with the turf. And yet here we are, and we coexist as a family. And it's evenings such as this when you're here with your families, where it reiterates the kind of warmth that we mutually share with each other, so sweetly underlined. When you know, yes, I completely understand Marathi and I wouldn't dare speak in it because I wouldn't want to make any errors and I wouldn't want to, uh, you know, um, play with sentiments. So I wouldn't want to make any error in the language, but I completely understood you, Sajani. And thank you all for your warmth, all of you. How sweetly you all have brought, you all know I'm a foodie, over the years. And you'll have brought sweet homemade modaks, yes, puran poli, sagla माहिती आहे मला, सांगितलंय खालती. And they have promised that if I don't sit there and eat, kind of a little nice little goodie bag is going with me on a lovely drive back, very long drive back, thanks to Mumbai traffic all the way back home. So I am quite sorted for the evening, but that's us. That's being Indian. That's being Mumbaikars. That's being homely. That's being familial. I think that's the larger point, and I'm very very touched. So thank you. Being welcome today. Sunelia, where are you? You made sure. Oh, it's lovely how he did it, I must tell you. So I was at an occasion that annually now I celebrate on my father's birthday for Smile Train. And after clicking pictures, I was very sweetly, he just stood up and I want to know who was the guy next to him. When he asked me, he said, you'll come for this? I said, yeah, sure. And after saying yes, when I looked to his left, there was this guy with a phone. And I was like, आप क्या कर रहे हैं? Record कर रहे हैं? आप confirmation अब भी ले रहा हूँ. I was like, amazing. That was just so insightful and how instant. But luckily, I had already said yes. And I'm more than happy to be here. And when I was coming here today, I realized Abhishek has been here. He left this morning on his outdoor. Someone at the airport might already have got him. 3 have nodded, yes. So he has left on an outdoor today, and as I looked in your direction. हाँ मिल गया ना तस्वीर हाँ तो so we talked about it and he said he's been here before And he did share with me of how wonderful this evening is, how you all have such a good time with your family. And it's so nice that there is a place like the Mumbai Press Club. And I'm very warm to hear that it is, and the way it has grown. I mean, just when you shared that experience, that journey, it's so heartwarming. I'm sure has been challenging, but you shared it so positively, Gurpreet. It's just so nice to just put it casually, and you're bringing in the essence, the spirit when you refer to your carom days, and that just goes to show of how much of a journey of teamwork this has been. And yet, you're right when you say that today this art form needs needs so much more appreciation and encouragement. So, in this day and age, the art form of photography, when celebrated with the release of an annual calendar like this, it's it's respectful. It's us doffing our hat off at this art form, which is meeting its challenges with technology, doing what it is today, and everybody um, believing that they already have a knack for photography. And yet today it's made me smile when I see some of juniors here, some of the kids picking up their, whether it's a father, uncle, whoever's professional camera. I've tried to give you proper smiles in between while you're trying to kind of sneak in. Because it's just so sweet how encouraged and how respectful they are of the equipment, and are not just tossing out their phone, which definitely has a camera, and that could so easily be, it's lighter on the hand, and yet these little boys here, these little kids, and some of the sisters slash wives slash nieces have been picking up the professional camera as well, and trying to take a couple of pictures of us, me here on stage. And truly, God bless. I wish you all the very, very, very best, because you're respecting the kala, the creativity of your family, of your elders, and that's again an insight into who we are as a people and how we pass on, um, and how we educate. Educate is not only bookish, education is also how we pass on and we share and we respect um, what is ours and what we know. And it's reflected also today in a lot of the photographs that I saw. I don't even know why I took this from you, because I'm not reading a thing. So I'm just going to continue speaking from the heart. The photographs that we saw today are amazing. They're just. I mean, year after year, I can only begin to imagine the kind of collection that has grown over the past 17 to 18 years, if it's from 2000. So, but the ones today too reflects the dichotomy, the vibrancy, the extremes of our city of dreams. You know, everything that we experience, it's slice of life, like we know it, that we believe we are seeing every day, and yet probably do not um, stop to exhale and actually take it all in. And when you're capturing it and letting us all reflect at this artwork, photography, um, it definitely needs a lot more exhibition, appreciation, and viewing. And I guess while technology is challenging um, and bringing in, dare I say, a lot of competition into this space, I think we need to possibly, because there is no cure. I was just talking to Palashi and saying, what could possibly be the, because this is the call of the day. I mean, this is the world we're living in, we're going to continue. But possibly you can look at ways to embrace the potential of technology to further the reach of visibility of your creativity. Possibly that can be um, viewed as a plus, and you know, in a split second you can have millions viewing your creativity, and those who appreciate art will appreciate art. It's just up to the viewer, uh, the appreciating consumer, or just people at large who who stop for a second in life and appreciate your creativity. So I will reiterate that while I can imagine how challenging this was for Palaji and the other two jury members, who I never want to be on jury of things because it's just so tough. And as he rightly put it, how could he choose amongst his own, as in he knows what his fellow photographers go through to capture that moment. And when you're an artist, you have the capability to appreciate the talent of other artists. So how do you break it down? How do you bring it down to just 13, 12 or 13? It's impossible, but they have done it. And while we applaud the 13 that we have celebrated this evening, we continue to applaud the continued interest in photography as an art form by all of you and all those out there who are watching, who are listening, who are celebrating their friends, their gurus, their relatives here. And thank you so much for inviting me today. It's been my pleasure to celebrate with you, to share with you, to applaud you, and to congratulate each and every one of you. And a special thank you also to the photographers I know and have known over the years for being a part of my life, for making every event eventful, memorable. And yeah, we have shared each other's lives. I smile at all of you. You'll all have your code words. Sir, aap to hamesha ek, one special madam, he would say. So anywhere in the crowd, the way he'd say it, he knows I would look at him. You would always loom tall, and you'd be there above everybody. There are just, everyone has this one special word. You I've known for years. It's just, you all make me smile, and so you'll get it real. And thank you for having us share our lives. You've been part of all my personal moments in my life as well. So thank you, and all the positivity is mutual. Have a great year ahead and have a blessed life ahead. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thanks. Oh, please. Aishwarya, just 2 minutes. Word of. Please. Just wind up the proceedings. Thanks so much for the warmth which you exhibited. It was really moving that you put aside your prepared speech and came out from the heart. Thank you very much for that. But the word which we should really hang on to is the question of what lies ahead. The digital experience ahead which we have to explore. I think that's really important, because here we see an audience of 75 to 100. But once we leave this place, what we're going to communicate from here will go out to 1 million people. It goes on to Google, it goes on to Facebook, which was not there. 10 years ago, the audience was just that audience. But this audience of 100 expands to 1 million. So that's the way ahead, and that's what we should grasp. This could not have been possible without Zee Entertainment being on our side, and they are very much committed to the same things which you and me spoke about. And this exhibition is now going to travel to very many business centers and going to be put up in business houses, in corporate business centers, etc., for more people to look at it. Lastly, it's been a very powerful team of photographers, our photojournalists from the managing committee and others. I don't want to name them. I leave that to my colleague Mrityunjay Bose to say a few words of thank you and wind up the proceedings thereafter.
Good evening. I'm sure I'm going to finish it in 2 minutes, not more than that. Thank you very much, ma'am, for coming and gracing the occasion. It's a sort of a full circle that would like to happen when Mr. Amitabh Bachchan and Jayaji also comes and grace the future Mumbai Moment Awards. We would like to thank Zee Entertainment Enterprises Limited, our partners in this event. Our thanks are due to all the contestants, those who have entered and those who have won. Each entry is a winner. I must say, each person who has entered is a winner in this event. I would like to thank